Get it, SNP has been urged to adopt a harder sentencing stance. Community Payback Orders CPOs were handed to 19,136 offenders last year, but 1 in 3 failed to complete the punishment. Figures published by the Scottish Government revealed 1 in 5 of those given CPOs did not have to carry out any unpaid work. This comes after Justice Secretary Michael Matheson confirmed the current presumption against 3-month jail terms would be increased to 12 months, arguing they do little to rehabilitate people or to reduce the likelihood of the reoffending. This will mean a significant increase in use of CPOs and tagging. Scottish Tory Justice spokesman Liam Kerr said the SNP's vision for justice seems to be serious criminals showing up to court knowing they won't be jailed. And even when the fined are given a CPO, they won't have to comply. This SNP government has to reconsider the ill-thought-out plan and get tough on those who don't take punishments seriously. Getty Kenny McCaskill introduced CPOs in 2011 and they have been handed to some serious offenders. This SNP government has to reconsider the ill-thought-out plan and get tough on those who don't take punishments seriously. Liam Kerr. CPOs were introduced in 2011 by then Justice Secretary Kenny McCaskill, who claimed unpaid work was preferable to prison sentences of up to 3 months. They have since been handed to serious sex offenders and violent thugs, with 6 million hours of unpaid work done. Yesterday, the Criminal Justice Social Work Statistics in Scotland 201,617 report revealed 19,136 orders were handed out in the period. This is up 90% since 201,112 but down slightly 19,444 in 201,516. The report also revealed that 16.7% of offenders breached their orders, while 32.5% if CPOs were not completed. Soaring numbers of offenders are avoiding any punishment. Last year, prosecutors referred 1,980 people to criminal justice social work teams as part of their diversion from prosecution scheme, up from 958 in 201,011. About 11,000 criminals a year, including those found guilty of robbery, neglect and fraud, are given jail terms of less than 12 months. GETTYA prison alternative CPOs have been incomplete for 32.5% of orders handed out. A Scottish Government spokesman said community sentences have proven effective in reducing reoffending, with reconviction rates now at an 18-year low and recorded crime down by more than a third over the last decade. Completion rates for community sentences have increased under this government: 67% in 201,617 compared to 62% in 200,607. A woman who was allowed to turn up late for community service work because she did not like the early starts has been caught brawling with police officers again. Natasha Harwood was given dispensation to have a lian instead of arriving for community payback at 8:45 a.m. after fighting with cops in 2016. But the 20-year-old was back in the dock yesterday. Perth Sheriff Court heard that last March she called the police and reported she was being followed by a man on a woodland trail at Quarry Mill. Scone officers found her sprawled on the ground and smiling. Harwood then tried to run away and fought the police as she was arrested. Sentence was deferred until May.